Once upon a time, Nicki Minaj was just an aspiring waitress, working hard to get the music industry to notice her. Now that all eyes are on her, there might be a few things she wants to keep out of the public, but we're gonna get into all that in this video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Nicki Minaj's real name. Nicki Minaj's full name is Annika Tanya Mirage. She started off her rap career using the name Nicki Minaj before later settling for the name Nicki Minaj. She didn't like the name Minaj as it had sexual connotations, but later accepted the title. In 2012, The Guardian asked her about the genesis of the name change. "Somebody changed my name," she said. "One of the first production deals I signed, the guy wanted my name to be Minaj, and I fought him tooth and nail. But he convinced me. I always hated it." Around close family, she added she prefers not to go by her stage name, however. "My rule is, whatever you were calling me 4 years ago is what you should be calling me now, because I don't like it when my family or close friends call me Nicki Minaj. To me, I'm not Nicki Minaj when I'm with them." Nicki Minaj's age. Nicki Minaj was born in St. James, Trinidad and Tobago on the 8th of December, 1982, making her currently 39 years old. Mirage was just about 5 years old when her family moved to Queens, New York from Trinidad to Tobago. Her childhood was dominated by a violent drug-addicted father. The rapper started her career at an early age in her native New York and only released her debut mixtape, Playtime Is Over, in 2007 when she was around 22 years old. Her love life. Her romances with Safri Samuels, Meek Mill, Nas, and Kenneth Sue Petty have caught the attention of both fans and critics alike. Nicki Minaj dated aspiring rapper Safri Samuels for 12 years before calling it quits. Samuels claimed that his relationship with Minaj got to the point where I was being treated like an employee instead of like her man. Minaj started seeing the Dreams and Nightmares MC Meek Mill in February 2015. "We are really enjoying each other's company," but in January 2017, Minaj confirmed that she and Mill had split, tweeting to confirm, "Yes, I'm single, focusing on my work and looking forward to sharing it with you guys real soon." The Starship swinger sparked dating rumors with the rap legend in May 2017 when she shared a photo of them cozying up at Los Angeles' Sweet Chick restaurant. She confirmed their romance on the Ellen DeGeneres show later that month, saying, "He's so dope. We're both from Queens, and he is the king of Queens, and I like to think I'm the queen of Queens." The following January, a source confirmed to US Weekly that Minaj and Nas fizzled out, though they still remain friends. Minaj raised eyebrows in December 2018 when she confirmed that she was dating Kenneth Petty, who is a registered sex offender in New York and California and also served prison time for first-degree manslaughter. After she made the relationship Instagram official, a source told US that the pair previously dated when Minaj was a teenager before she was famous. They married in October 2019 and announced the following July they were expecting their first child. Nicki Minaj's spending habits. Nicki Minaj, with a net worth of $85 million, is the richest female rapper. Not all celebrities are public about their spending habits, but here are some things she confesses spending money on. Most women like to accessorize their outfits, but Minaj says she took it to the extreme at one point. In a 2012 interview with Vogue, Minaj spoke about how important accessories are to her. She admitted she used to spend thousands of dollars so she could accessorize. She told magazine she used to shell out $50,000 a month on Giuseppe, Versace, YSL, and Fendi shoes, and I bought tons of Louis Vuitton bags. The rapper's successful music career is also completed by a variety of savvy business moves, including ventures into the tech and alcohol markets. Dating rumors. Nicki Minaj and Drake have a long, complicated history of relationship rumors. Drake has previously confessed his love for the New York rapper and has also suggested that he wanted to marry her in the past. Nicki Minaj has also played her part in fueling rumors over the years. However, the pair have never confirmed whether they dated or not. Both Drake and Nicki sat down for an interview with MTV2's Sucker Free Countdown and addressed the relationship rumors. "I saw Nicki for the first time and literally fell in love," Drizzy said. "I've always really had a crush on her, always really loved her, and she's always just looked at me as her little brother." Poor Drake. A year later though, and the two were getting Twitter married. That's as good as it gets for a simp, I think. Twitter users everywhere went into shock when Drake tweeted, "Please refer to Nicki Minaj as Mrs. Aubrey Drake Graham and don't stare at her too long. She's finally mine. Happy face." The new Mrs. Drizzy retweeted the unexpected tweet and added, "Yes, it's true. Drake and I tied the knot." After this, there was up and down news about their splitting, making up, and a family-like relationship against marriage rumors. We really can't keep up with Drake and Minaj's relationship now. It's difficult. Is he simping? Is she baiting? Are they actually in love? Nicki Minaj started her music career in a rap group called Hood Stars. There were 3 other members in the group, Lou Star, Skeg Beezy, and 7up. The extent of their success was recording the entrance song for WWE's Diva Victoria titled Don't Mess With in 2004. When the group decided to go their separate ways, Lou Star continued to pursue music, 7up went to prison at Coxsackie Correctional Facility in New York, and Minaj continued to work day jobs to buy studio time, now with Samuel supporting her as a hype man. Approximately 3 years after the group's breakup, Minaj released her first solo mixtape, Playtime Is Over. Nicki Minaj, growing up. Nicki Minaj was born in Trinidad and Tobago but came to the Bronx as a child. Minaj admits that her mother wasn't tough and she didn't grow up in a strict household. There's even a part of her that wishes her mother was strict. Minaj feels she would have benefited from the structure. Nicki's parents couldn't make the relationship work and her mother moved to the United States. At first, Minaj stayed behind her with her grandmother. Minaj continued to live in St. James for a lot longer before her mother reached out. She finally came to the United States and her life was never the same. Nicki Minaj grew up with several brothers and sisters. She comes from a large family, which isn't always a good thing. Her parents had severe problems that ended with her father going to rehab several times. However, her siblings are not without their issues. For instance, her brother went on trial for unspeakable crimes. As a child, she pretended to be other people. Nicki Minaj isn't the only persona she's developed. Around close family, she added she prefers not to go by her stage name, however. Although Nicki Minaj turned out to be her stage name in real life, she also took on different personas as a youngster. She was keen on acting in high school. She claimed it was due to her parents' fights that she turned herself into a character, and to be someone completely different as a form of release from that, she would act out in 15 different characters. In 2010, she spoke to New York Magazine saying, "To get away from all my parents fighting, I would imagine being a new person. Fantasy was my reality. Cookie was my first identity that stayed with me for a while. I went on to Harajuku Barbie, then Nicki Minaj. Fantasy was my reality. In fact, the rapper is convinced that I must have been such an annoying little girl. She loves her teddies and treats them like kids." Okay, when you're small, holding onto your teddy is a fairly normal thing to do. But at age 35, probably not. Hey, why should we judge though? Nicki has confessed that she carries 7 stuffed toys around with her whenever she travels long distances. She loves her monkeys. She once stated that she treats them as though they're her children and will make conversation with them even if she's alone. She adores stuffed animals so much she wore a dress decorated with them. She once lost her favorite pink stuffed monkey, Oscar, at an airport and offered a $50,000 reward if anyone found him. Not bad for an afternoon's work of finding stuffed animals. At Nicki Minaj was not Nicki's first Instagram account name. When Nicki Minaj first joined Instagram in 2013, the account @Nicki Minaj was being used by an imposter, so Nicki created an account with a different username @AllPinkBarbieDreamHouse. This old account still exists on Instagram, but Nicki is no longer active on there. However, there are over 6,000 people that still follow the account, most likely waiting on first dibs if the queen of rap ever posts on there again. Who knows? Maybe she will one day. Meanwhile, you might have not noticed, but Nicki Minaj often replies to her fans on Instagram. So if you were thinking of throwing shade, be warned, Nicki will bite back. Minaj has had several high-profile feuds and is known for not mincing words. But her fiery temperament presented a few hiccups before she became famous too. Minaj told Billboard in 2010 that she lost many jobs, most notably a waitressing gig in New York City due to her attitude. "I worked at Red Lobster and I chased a customer out of the restaurant once so I could stick my middle finger up at her and demand that she give me my pen back," she said. "I swear to God, I was bad." It looks like Nicki Minaj's temper gets the better of her often, and in some scenarios, her anger manifests itself in the form of physicality. One of her more publicized physical altercations came in 2011 after her maid took a picture of Minaj taking out the trash and then asked her to autograph it. When Minaj ordered the maid to leave, the maid stood firm, demanding the "Make Me Proud" featured artist not to treat her like an animal. This is when Minaj's then boyfriend got involved and pushed the maid, which prompted the maid to call the cops and file a battery report. There's a lot more on Nicki Minaj. Comment down below which facts we missed, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next video.